Metal Up World, this is CJ with CJOrtiz.com and metalmotivation.com. This is the first of a new 5-message video series I'm doing entitled Guarding Your Power Center. Your power center. What is a power center? Your power center is in your heart. Now, when I say heart, I don't mean the organ that beats in your chest. I'm talking about the center of who you are. Like you say, someone broke your heart. Like you say, that football player shows a lot of heart. That's what I'm referring to. Your heart as the center of who you are. And it's the power center of who you are, meaning that's where all of your personal power resides. Now, what the hell is personal power? Your personal power is your ability to do or be anything that you want to do or be. I'll say that again. Your personal power is your resident internal ability to do or be whatever it is you want to do or be. Now, here's the hard part about this. You may be living well below what your actual power is able to achieve or what your actual power is able to make you into being. You probably have a hell of a lot more power than you're actually living up to. I would argue that you're capable of 10 times more your present output, your present experience, your present level in every area of your life. 10 times more. Financially, you're capable of 10 times more as you sit and watch me right now. Physically, in terms of your health, you're capable of 10 times more. The output of your work, how much you practice at something, how well you are in relationships, whatever it may be, you're capable of 10 times more in each and every area of your life. But are you living up to it? Am I living up to it? No, I'm not. But that's okay. I don't feel bad about it. And I don't think you should feel bad about it. It has nothing to do with feeling bad about where we are. It's just about waking up to the reality that we do have that potential and start to take action steps today to become what we have the potential to become, to do what we have the potential to do, to gain in our lives materially, psychologically, intellectually, physically, emotionally, to gain into our life what we have the true potential to gain. But in order to do that, you have to be able to maximize that personal power, but you also need to guard that personal power. You have to guard your power center so that that power can be cultivated, so that that power can be released, so that you can begin to experience real maximization of your life. I tell people this all the time. When they ask me specific questions like, how do I deal with this? How do I get over that? How do I overcome this? Well, yeah, there are methods to overcoming and achieving and changing anything in your life. Those are principles to be applied. But people ask as if it's some sort of mystery. People ask as if me or somebody else on the internet is going to give them an answer they've never considered before. More often than not, they already know what the answer is. More often than not, they already understand the basic principles that would bring transformation in any area of their life. So why are they asking? They're asking because they keep coming against the one thing that resists them, themselves, their own belief about themselves. The fact that they've only released so much limited personal power in their life, and so they've always got just meager results. So why would they expect anything better of themselves? So if they've never seen anything better of themselves, then there must be a secret. There must be something they don't know. There must be some mystery secret to the universe that only some online internet guru knows about that can share it with them. Again, there are principles to financial achievement. There's principles to changes and improving your relationship. There's principles to getting a better job, starting a business, doing all of the things that you always wanted to do, all the things that you have questions about. Principles to how to get control of yourself emotionally. Principles to how to have greater willpower, how to defeat habits. There's principles and methods to doing all of those things, but you already know basically what those are. And what you don't know is not all that hard to find. There is no mystery. There is no secret. So what is the problem? The problem is simply this: personal power. You're not releasing the level of personal power to apply whatever principles you know consistently, to get beyond the levels you always have stopped at before, to move past the ceilings that you've always been ceiling by before. That's the issue. The issue is the release of your personal power. You're never going to get there until you discover it. You're never going to get there until you first believe and know that you have that personal power, and again, begin to take action on it. But again, you have to protect it. You have to guard it, because life and people and everything else is going to assail you on every side. You're going to be buffeted on every side, attacked on every side. The enemies of this world are going to try and infiltrate and poison the center of your being, defile the center of your being, weaken you. Control people by controlling the ones who are weak. The controlling and manipulative people in your life don't want you to exercise your personal power, because that would mean you don't need them anymore. That would mean they don't get to control you anymore. It's so important that you exercise your personal power, that you become stronger. As I've always said, your best defense is a stronger you. You don't need greater defenses. You don't need to have better places to hide against the mean people in life or the harshness of life. You only need to be stronger. So when people ask me, how do I overcome this? How do I defeat this? How do I do this? How do I deal with problem relationships? How do I deal with difficult people in the workplace? How do I deal with this? And how do I deal with that? Simple. Your best defense is a stronger you. Yes, there are methods to overcoming. Yes, there are methods to achieving anything. But in the long run, it comes down to how strong are you? Because if your mind is strong and your heart is strong, then your circumstances don't matter. Can you dig that? I hope you can. So again, this is the first of these 5 episodes. If you want to see the rest of this series, you can see them in my Life Domination online coaching program, which you can learn about by visiting the link below, metalmotivation.com/Life Domination Coaching. I would love to have you there. This is CJ, the Metal Motivator. And remember, in whatever you do, don't suck. Metal up.